Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Talent Melanie. My name is Melanie. I'm a career consultant helping graduates and young professionals get one step closer to their dream careers through a range of career consulting services. Stick around and find out how you can really communicate your value to a potential employer, your current employer, or really anyone else who you need to sell your value to. Using these tips will get you one step closer to either the new position you want or the promotion you're going after. The best way to communicate what value you can bring to a position, a company, is to find out what the hiring manager or the company's challenges are, what problems they're trying to solve. With some positions, it's going to be a lot more straightforward and you'll know what those areas are. With other roles, it might be a little bit more difficult. Let's have a quick look at this example. If you're applying for a customer service role, you could head over to a customer review site and see what comments customers are leaving in relation to the service. Are there areas for improvement that are your natural strengths? If so, communicate this. If you have the opportunity to speak to a recruiter before meeting the hiring manager, I definitely suggest asking them this specific question. What are the hiring manager's challenges? What are the business's challenges? When you go in for your interview, you can go prepared to answer how your experience will tackle those issues. Saying that you're good at something is all well and good, but people want to understand the context of what you define as good. That means when you're talking about your value and what you bring to the table, you need to be able to provide specific examples and metrics of what success looks like for you. For instance, you could say that you're really good at presenting to customers and closing sales pitches. That's a really general statement, and it'd be much more effective if you communicated something like this. I do really thorough research before meeting with any of our potential customers. When speaking with them, I feel very comfortable flexing my communication style, which means I'm able to adapt based on the person I'm speaking with. During my research, I'm able to anticipate any potential questions or concerns they might have, which I address in my presentations. As a result, I find that I close 90% of my sales. In this example, you understand why he defines himself as a good presenter. He defines himself as a good presenter because he prepares himself, he does a lot of research, he anticipates what the customer needs are going to be, and in doing so, he's able to close 90% of sales. If you're looking to apply for a promotion or transition into a new role in your current company, you will also need to communicate your value. The benefit of being able to communicate your value where you're currently working is that you can also get some proof from some of your colleagues. So, shout about the achievements that you've done, the projects that you've done. You also want to share feedback that you've received from some of your colleagues. So if you've worked on a project or an assignment with someone in a different department and they gave glowing feedback about your work, drop that into your conversation with your manager or the person that you're speaking to. A lot of people are more aware of their weaknesses and not too comfortable shouting about their strengths or what their value is. So if you're not sure, that's completely fine. Reach out to 3 to 4 people and just ask them, what do you think comes naturally to me? What do you think my strengths are? Sometimes it's just our blind spot. We don't recognize what we're really good at. Once you sit down and you kind of put everything together, then formulate some responses around that. Another option that you can use is to look at a company's website and see what their organizational values are. Almost every single company will have their values on their website. Before going into an interview or having a conversation with a manager or someone in your business, look at what the company values. Align that to your own personal values and give examples of how you've demonstrated that in the past. A perfect example is looking at McDonald's. With this example, you can see that they really value customer service, so you would want to communicate why you're passionate about customer service, how you've demonstrated that in the past, how your approach is different than others, and how you've come up with unique or creative solutions to customer problems. They also highlight that it's really important for them to value colleagues, which essentially means they want someone who works collaboratively and works well with other people. So give examples of, a time that you've successfully worked on a team, led a team, anything in those, anywhere in that kind of domain. They also highlight that they feel it's important to give back to the community. With something like this, you'd want to communicate how you've done something like this in the past, how you think it's important, anything along those lines. So those are 3 ways that you can communicate your value to either your current employer or a potential employer to get you closer to where you want to be. I hope you found this video helpful. Please be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment and let me know what future videos you'd like to see.